1:28 p.m. Look at they were hiding in that van all this time. See that? That's the reason for the brain attacks. They were hiding in that van, that four-door Jeep all this time. That's the reason for the brain attacks. And there's a vehicle involved in criminal activity. Right there. Right there. Instructions given on command signal. That's the reason for the continuous brain attacks. And of course, Tunnel Cicero Police Department harassment on video. See that? They needed some type of deterrent distraction. And this individual clearly is reloading with the Candyman at 5130. We caught him red-handed. Instructions given on command signal. Coming from next door, 5135 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60804. Nello Greco is the main proprietor of 5132, giving the instructions. Military-grade technology. Murder plot continues electronically. 2003 year and present. 2025. And it's Tuesday, November 11th, 2025 at 1:29 p.m. Grandma, we have her on video retrieving the envelopes, and she will be placing the white envelopes once she opens them and inserts the you-know-what inside the envelopes. We got them red-handed, guys. How about that? All right, 1:30 p.m., 1:30 p.m. Let's make sure we get this. There we go. And now he's back out. Now he's back out. Intentions are very clear. This is organized crime family employees ready to commence their day. And his first reaction and response was to visit the Candyman in the basement at 5130 West 24th Street, Laramie. A little community gang stalking in the background. There we go. It's a little too late for a distraction. Oh, we have homeowner Martinez's son. Same time frame. There we go. Same time frame. There we go. May I say more? See that? Same time frame. As an act of defiance, organized crime is definitely trying to open up a harassment case against me, and that's the reason Tunnel Cicero officials are getting their petitions signed by organized crime family employees. Now the individual is just going to sit there. Homeowner Martinez's son, no job, no school, wasting his youth away. Wasting his youth away. There we go. Oh, eye contact. There we go. Dog barking on command signal. Dog barking on command signal. Dog barking on command signal. No job, no school, young adult, wasting his youth away. Now they own him for life. They brought him a vehicle. This is state insurance policy fraud. Identity theft Medicaid. That's right, keep walking. He's acting as if he doesn't know what's going on. Look where he's parked at. Right at my doorstep. Intentions are very clear. This is an act of provocation, and the reason they continually are using homeowner Martinez's family is because homeowner Martinez's wife is best friends with my ex-wife. Look at how much parking there is. See that? There's no reason to be provoking a confrontation. See that? But they are trying, and they're working with law enforcement. This individual clearly is waiting for me to go outside so he can provoke a confrontation. And once I get arrested, once I respond, the officers will call an ambulance to have me documented with a history of mental health issue illness. If If you want to make a difference, please contact Internal Revenue Services, the IRS, posted date January 8th, 2025. Let's make sure we got this posted as far as the harassment. 1:33 p.m. 1:33 p.m. Tuesday, November 11th, 2025. And you guys saw clearly the reason for the provoked confrontation and distraction. And high frequencies, electromagnetic field waves, shock treatment to the brain, coming from next door, 5135, second floor hideout. 5135, West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60204. Surprise advantage once I respond to the provoked confrontation and the high frequencies, electromagnetic field waves, shock treatment to the brain, provoke, movement, reaction, response, yelling, running out of control, kicking, screaming, public outbursts. And intentions are very clear. See that? All right. We got the individual. And all we have to do is wait. And let's show you what's going on. Right here. We got the bright light harassment coming from next door. But they covered up the window. See that? So they won't incriminate themselves. See that? And they're getting the instructions directly from the second floor hideout right there. See that? That's where the instructions are being given. See? And they can directly see what's going on in front. Instructions given on command state. Alright, that's what we got. And we are waiting for further developments. And this is how victims are preconditioned at home to respond. And we also have the bright light harassment in the kitchen. You can see the intensity being used with truck lights, mirrors, directly from next door. And of course, Ramon Martinez's son, intentions are very clear. You notice how he was instructed not to respond to my knocking on the window. That's social ethics. He's pretty good at that, but we caught him a couple times out of character. So now he's just getting better. He's just getting better, and he's just ignoring after the provoked confrontation. Okay, let's make sure we got the information here. This is Nello Greco. This is the person that is behind all this. I filed a petition with Internal Revenue Services, the IRS, posted date January 8th, 2025. Internal Revenue Services, the IRS, 5132 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60204. He panicked. We have him on our social media platform, YouTube, on the very beginning, upon notification of bleeding on my brain by University of Illinois. This is his mother, who is deceased, and I have beautiful memories of. That's right. I was considered a family member at one time, and I hope I still am. We want them to move back. We want them to feel relaxed, comfortable, and sooner or later, these government agencies will respond. And intentions are very clear, guys. This criminal organization is responding. This is the day after Thomas Cicero police officers visiting organized crime family employees at 5130 and 5132, getting a petition trying to open up a harassment case against me. Who is harassing whom? That's right. 5132, parked right there. For this special occasion. Oh, there's the backup alarm. There's the backup alarm. Okay, they do that from time to time. All right, the first floor remains vacant, 5132. Oh, there it is. He did come out, but this time it wasn't a long backup alarm. See that? These are small businesses involved in criminal activity, and they're waiting and standing by for to participate in the game of manipulation. My son is a witness to a provoked confrontation by the dollar store owner. Instructions given on command signal. And my son is a witness to 4 police officers waiting for me in the hallway. That's right. And now they're doing it, they're strategizing. Let's just say that. All right. Don't forget, Nello Greco is behind the murder plot electronically, 2003 year and present, 2025, November 11th, Tuesday. And this is the individual that is behind the murder plot along with his family members. And we have his nephew visiting the Candyman from time to time. 5130. Which is pretty normal activity. He can visit him. Yeah. As a matter of fact, we're very happy that Nello Greco's nephew, Anthony J. Loader, is visiting the Candyman very often. Good for him. They're buddies. You know, they deserve to hang out. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. That's what we got. That's what we got. And this is after continuous police officers trying to provoke a confrontation. And look who's provoking a confrontation now. My family has no idea. They have no idea. But this criminal organization is intent on getting me arrested once I respond by provoked confrontation. See that? Plenty of parking here, guys. And you saw. Intentions are very clear. This is serious. This is how victims are. This same act that you guys are witnessing here takes place in a hospital. That's right. Once the victims respond by looking outside the hospital window, this is what they're going to look at. This is called preconditioning the victims to respond at home. State insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. And this is a couple days ago, the mob, Board of Education District 99, female employee, planned hits with second character witnesses among her co-workers, 2 females. One parked in that very same spot, and another one over here that we have on our video. We uploaded it several times as well. The mob plan hits. Board of Education District 99, male and female. Identity theft, Medicaid. Okay, so I guess that's it for now, guys. Let's see what else happens. 1:40 p.m. Tuesday, November 11th, 2025. The pressure's on. The pressure is on. This criminal organization. Time is ticking. Time is ticking, guys. Well, that's what we got so far. And what can I say? Intentions are very clear, guys. We cannot deny this. We look forward to continually working with Samantha Chapman. We are sharing our information. Channel 7 News and Jason Knowles, private investigator, Channel 7 News, and many other private investigators that are starting to wake up and notice exactly how this criminal organization is able to manipulate businesses, remain in control, and silence their adversaries. Secondary health issues of radiation levels. That's the reason why it's so crucial, and the time is running, that I must be documented. I must be arrested. My family members must respond by placing an order of protection. My family members must sign off all legal rights. So there's a process. It's called the game of manipulation. Follow me on Google Maps, 3 million views, detailed information, organized crime family process. We're on the wheel on Facebook, and we're back on YouTube. We appreciate your support. Don't forget, this individual right here. This is the guy right here. That is, that's the reason he panicked. That's the reason he panicked. That's right. He's associated with the mob, and of course, he's very good friends with Town Cicero Mayor Larry Dominic, and these police officers involved in criminal activity. In my case, Sergeant Porter, badge number 2255, right forearm tattoo, waiting, standing by, set up traps, false police reports, arrest, court dates, order of protection. Once I respond, to provoke confrontation, man. Yeah. Very important that the victims are documented with a history of mental health issue, illness, and what can I say? The game of manipulation. Public service notification awareness. Safety concerns, of course, military-grade technology. Go on Google Maps, plenty of resources regarding military-grade technology, secondary health issues or radiation levels. Go on YouTube channel, Tech Ingredients. Plenty of resources there regarding equal exposure from microwave oven, X-ray machine, or sleeping next to a high power line. Alright, we're moving on from now, guys. Intentions are very clear. Watch out. This is the reason Thomas Cicero officials are working on a harassment case against me. They think I'm going to respond. See that? And Nello Greco, main proprietor of 5132, he's pretty sure I'm going to respond because the first floor is vacant. That's his residence. The other apartments are not vacant except for that one. Double out 2 flat brick, not concerned with taxes. But Nello Greco is very concerned. This is Nello Greco right here, guys. He's very, very defiant, confident that he's going to move back in, no questions asked, once I become ill and deceased. How about that? How about that? They feel very confident, Thomas Cicero officials and Thomas Cicero mayor are above the law. Just ask the former mayor, Betty Laurie Mortiz, if that's correct. We shall see. We shall see. Okay? All right. We're going to continue. The pressure's on. The pressure is on. Move on. All right. Let's see what else happens. Bada bing, bada boom. I could have been at the gym right now, guys. Wasting my